Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Skita Pragyasya Kavasya. Samadhistasya Keshava.
Samadhistasya Keshava.
Sthitaditim Prabhajeta.
Sthitaditim Prabhajeta.
Imasta Prajetaki.
Imasta Prajetaki.
자, Arjuna, follow me. Arjuna said,
Arjuna said,
O Krishna,
O Krishna,
what are the symptoms of
what are the symptoms of
one whose consciousness
one whose consciousness
is thus merged in transcendence?
is thus merged in transcendence?
How does he speak?
How does he speak?
And what is his language?
And what is his language?
How does he sit?
How does he sit?
And how does he walk?
And how does he walk?
Okay, this is Arjuna's question, and then now we'll answer. Krishna's answer. This is actually today's verse. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Prajahati yada kamam.
Prajahati yada kamam.
Sarvan parta manubhatam. Atmani eva atmana tushtaha. Sita pragyasta uccate. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Prajahati yada kamam. Sarvam parta manubhatam. Atmani eva atmana tushtaha. Sthita pragyastadocate. Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
O Partha,
O Partha,
when a man gives up
when a man gives up
all varieties of desire for sense gratification,
all varieties of desire for sense gratification,
which arise from mental concoction,
which arise from mental concoction,
and when his mind thus purified,
and when his mind thus purified,
finds satisfaction in the self alone,
finds satisfaction in the self alone,
then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness.
in pure transcendental consciousness.
Okay, maybe Bengali tak perlu tampil pada Bengali.
হরে কৃষ্ণ। পরমেশ্বর ভগবান বললেন, হে পার্থ, জীব যখন মানসিক জল্পনা কল্পনা থেকে উদ্ভূত সমস্ত কাম পরিত্যাগ করে এবং তার মন যখন আত্মাতেই পূর্ণ পরিতৃপ্তি লাভ করে, তখনই তাকে স্থিতপ্রজ্ঞ বলা হয়। তাৎপর্য
Tak perlu jadi.
ভাগবতে দৃঢ়ভাবে বলা হয়েছে, সম্পূর্ণ কৃষ্ণ ভাবনাময় মানুষ অর্থাৎ ভগবত ভক্তের মধ্যে মহৎ মুনি নিশ্চিতে সমস্ত গুণাবলী পরিলক্ষিত হয়। আর যারা ভগবত ভক্ত নয়, তাদের মধ্যে কোনো গুণই দেখা যায় না, কারণ তারা তাদের সীমিত মনের জল্পনা কল্পনার কাছে আত্মসমর্পণ করে নিজেদের ইন্দ্রিয়ের দাসত্ব করে থাকে। সুতরাং এখানে যথার্থই বলা হয়েছে যে জল্পনা কল্পনার মাধ্যমে সৃষ্ট ইন্দ্রিয় সুখ ভোগে সব রকমের ইচ্ছা পরিত্যাগ করতে হবে। জোর করে কখনোই এই ইচ্ছাকে সংবরণ করা যায় না। কিন্তু মানুষ যখন কৃষ্ণ ভাবনায় নিজেকে নিয়োজিত করে তখন কোনো রকম বাহ্যিক প্রচেষ্টা ছাড়াই আপনা থেকেই এই সমস্ত ইন্দ্রিয় সুখ ভোগের বাসনার নিবৃত্তি হয়। তাই মানুষ মাত্রই কর্তব্য হচ্ছে ভক্তিযুগের পথ অবলম্বন করা, কারণ এই পথ অবলম্বন করার ফলে সে অচিরেই অপাকৃত চেতনায় অধিষ্ঠিত হতে পারে। যিনি মহাত্মা তিনি জানেন তিনি হচ্ছেন ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণের নিত্যকালের দাস এবং এই সত্য উপলব্ধির ফলে তিনি নিত্যানন্দ অনুভব করেন। জলজগৎকে ভোগ করার তুচ্ছ কোনো বাসনাই তখন আর তার থাকে না। তিনি সদা সুখে তার প্রকৃত সত্তা পরমেশ্বরের নিত্য সেবায় মগ্ন থাকেন।
Hare Krishna. So, Arjuna is asking, what are the symptoms of a devotee? So, devotee can be realize the soul, Mahatma. So, what is the symptoms of Mahatma? So, how does he walk? How does he speak? What language he use? Does he speak Sanskrit? Or does he speak Punjabi? Or Gujarati? What kind of language he use? And also he is asking, how does he even sit? So, please give information about Mahatma or devotee or realize the soul. What is the Krishna's answer? Krishna doesn't say anything about how realize the soul or Mahatma speak or how they sit, how they walk. Krishna doesn't say anything. Krishna talks about his mind. What kind of mind he has? Here he said here, Prajahati yada kaman. In his mind, no karma, no personal desire. Nobody can live without desire. But Krishna said here, realize the soul, Mahatma, they don't have any desire. So Krishna said, if you want to be my devotee, you should not have any desire. Why? Maybe Krishna wants everything for himself. Because of that reason, why Krishna says that don't have any desire? Very strange, isn't it? We need to have a family, we need to have a car, house, money, prestige, power, position. We need to have so many things. But Krishna has don't desire for anything like that. Why? Krishna wants to have everything for himself. Why is it like that? Why? Anyone answer? Why Krishna doesn't want anything? I'll show you one verse. So please read out to me. Vaikunta kalpito yena
Vaikunta kapito yena
Loko loka namaskritah Samaya partaya mamena
Namaya Patanjali
Devyata priya kamyaya.
Devyata priya kamyaya.
Okay. Mataji, could you read this one?
Just to please the goddess of future,
Fortune.
fortune, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vaikuntha, at her request, created another Vaikuntha planet, which is worshipped by everyone.
So Krishna's Patani, goddess of fortune, she's saying that I need another Vaikuntha. So Krishna said immediately, okay, I'll give another Vaikuntha. So yesterday we went to Seoul and then so many big buildings. But in order to acquire land in Seoul, it's very expensive. But here Krishna gives the entire Vaikuntha loka. Not just the land, He gives the whole planet. So in this way, Krishna wants to give you something higher than you expect, something better than you expect. But in your hand, if you hold on to this one, then how can you get another one? So for example, if I want to get phone, I have to let go of this one and then I can get phone. Life is like that. We have only two hands, but Krishna has 1,000 hands. So Krishna gives you more things, but in weak hand, we hold on to something full, then how can Krishna give? Ultimately, what we want is based on, Prabhu said, your mental concoction. You think, if I get this one, it will be good for me. But in general, it's not like that. And so that before go to bed, children want to something sweet. But mother and father doesn't give the sweet. Why? If they give sweet, they spoil the teeth. Similarly, a lot of times, what we want is that because someone else is getting it. He gets it, oh, I want to get it also. A lot of times like that. And also, a lot of times, we learn success criteria. So our success criteria is, we impart information, that success criteria by society, parents, teachers, that if you want to be successful, then look at that person. In the TV, there many people comes. So that is our success criteria. From young age, we learn to be successful that you look that person. So in this way, our success criteria is always given by, not by us, by teacher, by the society, by TV nowadays, by the YouTube. Success means this, they're showing. But Krishna's success criteria is not like that. Our success criteria is that you let go of your desire and then you focus your consciousness on me. Then Krishna preparing more than you can think. This is the message. If you let go, then something will come. If you hold on to, then you cannot get it. So this is the simple message. Look at here. If Krishna wants, Krishna give you not only car, not only husband or wife, can give entire Vaikuntha planet, entire planet. This is the Krishna scale. So ultimately, what Krishna wants us from him is little bit about your love and devotion. Then you will be with me, and then you will stay with me. So what can be better than that? No matter how good in this material world you may get, sooner or later you will lose it. Even if you get it, difficult to maintain it. But even if you maintain, soon we have to leave this body. So this is our life. So in this way, that here, Prabhupada saying that you need to think something higher. Maintain yourself here nicely, but at the same time, fundamentally, you have to think something higher than what your parents think, what your teachers think, what your society think. Something higher is here in Bhagavad Gita. So, in this way, that Bhagavad Gita offers something new. Yesterday, one of Korean men telling that I heard Bhagavad Gita, I never read it. But one time, he was very much depressed, and then there was some problem with their work. He didn't want to do anything. So maybe I have to renounce my life. He was thinking that way. And everything, he wants to renounce everything, he wants to feel in that way. But at that time, he was remembering Bhagavad Gita is full of advice. So that he was thinking, maybe let's see what Bhagavad says. He opened the page, and page says, Uttishta Prahantakva. You get up and fight. It says like that. So then he's thinking, oh, maybe this is the message. I shouldn't let myself down. Although I have some trouble, because of that trouble, I shouldn't give up society, I shouldn't give up my family, I shouldn't give up my job. No. Gita says that I should get up and fight, stand up and fight. Maybe I should do some, I should get some courage. And then each time when he traveled, when he opened Bhagavad Gita, there is a certain message for him to take. So in this way, he comes regularly now in the temple. So in this way, Bhagavad Gita gives you not only blessing in day-to-day life, current life, already gives a certain message that we can put into our day-to-day life practice. So, in this way, that Krishna says indirectly, what you see is not everything. How they speak, how they walk, how they sit, what kind of language, how sweet they are, this is not real thing. Fundamentally, work on your consciousness and then work on your mind. And then, who knows, Krishna can give Vaikuntha to Lakshmi Devi. Krishna can give you something you may never expect it, so we don't know. So in this way, Krishna always look after our need, not our desire. Krishna always gives what we need. So they are saying that Tadami Buddhi Yogantam Yenamam Payante. Only Krishna gives right intelligence so that we can develop more Krishna consciousness. Okay, so we'll do this much. Any question and comment? Prashna Korea? Okay, so now we have a new schedule. So every Sunday, 12 o'clock, we do yagya outside, so that we'll do yagya for an hour. Anybody can join. Even if someone else is yagya, you join and hear the mantra, so that you get benefit, you get the purification, and also smell is nice, and also dog outside, they are very lucky dog. In the beginning, when I ring the bell, they're scared, they're barking. Wah! Now when I ring, they calm. Now this dog knows that I'm doing yagya, so when I'm doing yagya, they never bark. Do you hear no barking, isn't it? In the beginning, they were barking like anything. They keep hearing, and their mind also became calm. So dog mind became calm even. And also, I spoke to Prabhuji, and then we throw the rice. Bird, they can eat the rice now. They know I'm throwing the rice, so I don't need to clean. Bird comes and they take prasada, and then they go. In this way, it sound vibration is very, very powerful. It is very, very, all the essence of mantra in Veda is in Yagya. So in this way, even if you don't sponsor, no problem. You sit there, you hear the mantra, you offer some samagri, some grain. That's all good for you. In this way, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, we do yagya, and then after that, from 1 o'clock, as we did with the arti, 1:30 we have class, and then 2 o'clock we have prasada. So that's a very tight program. So don't miss this 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So that you can come, you can get the blessing, and then you will have a healthy, wealthy, and healthy, wealthy, 3 things. What is this? What is the third one? Prabhu said healthy, early bed, early to rise, makes man healthy, wise, yes, makes you wise also, so that you can make your life successful. Thank you very much. हरे कृष्णा शिला प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रणाम हरे
Okay. Prasad, please.